on pages 94 to 100 of the exhibits. Honorable Speaker, count number three, bullying, vilification, and demeaning other leaders. The governor has grossly violated, among others, Articles 10, 19, Sub-Article 2, 28, 73, and 75 and 179 of the Constitution, Sections 9, Subsection B, 19 and 24 of the Public Officers Ethics Act, Sections 29 and 34 of the Leadership and Integrity Act, and Sections 30, Subsection 2 and 3, C and D of the County Governments Act, by engagement, connivance, and or complicity in, among others, the following. A, exclusion of the Deputy Governor from County Executive Committee meetings and other official functions. B, bullying, undermining, and posting insulting and demeaning messages about the Deputy Governor in our WhatsApp group styled That Government 012, whose membership includes several officers who are subordinate to the Deputy Governor. C, encouraging and condoning insubordination and the making of insulting and demeaning public utterances by subordinate staff against the Deputy Governor and other elected leaders. D, bullying, undermining, and posting insulting and demeaning messages about the Deputy Governor in a WhatsApp group styled Counter-Demean Services, whose membership includes several officers who are subordinate to the Deputy Governor. Encouraging and condoning the removal of the Deputy Governor by junior officers from official county WhatsApp communication forums. Arbitrary suspension, dismissal, withdrawal, and frustration of the staff of the office of the Deputy Governor. Illegally, irregularly, and fraudulently holding the Deputy Governor's staff out of office by purporting to accept their non-existent resignation. Arbitrary reduction, suspension, and withdrawal of budgetary facilitation for legitimate operations of the office of the Deputy Governor. Threatening to inflict bodily harm against the Deputy Governor orally and in WhatsApp chats. Forceful breaking, entry and ransacking of the Deputy Governor's office, changing the locks to the Deputy Governor's office, arbitrary relocation to the Deputy Governor's office, arbitrary withdrawal of security from the Deputy Governor's residences, and persistently making demeaning public utterances against other elected leaders, despite the same issue featuring prominently in the previous impeachment proceedings. Making insightful, insulting, and demeaning remarks against other leaders by falsely accusing them of cartelism at a presidential Thanksgiving service held in Lare, despite this issue arising in previous impeachment proceedings, and encouraging, conniving, and condoning husbands insulting and demeaning public utterances and musical performances against other elected leaders, despite this issue featuring in previous impeachment proceedings. Honorable Speaker, evidence of the Governor's engagement, connivance, and the complicity in the preceding gross violations of the Constitution and the law, gross misconduct, and gross abuse of office is to be found in A, the answer of the meeting of the Sectoral Committee on Justice, Legal Affairs, and Cohesion held on 29 September 2023, a copy of which is produced on pages 101 to 124 of the exhibits. Screen grabs from the WhatsApp group styled That Government 012 and Counter-Demean Services, copies of which are produced on pages 125 to 194 of the exhibits. Correspondence relating to the appointment of Patrick Nkunga as the personal assistant to the Deputy Governor, a copy of which is produced on pages 105 to 198 of the exhibits. D, a letter by the Governor's Chief of Staff dated 22nd May 2023 purporting to accept an non-existent resignation from Patrick Nkunga, a copy of which is produced on pages 199 of the exhibits. The purported resignation of Patrick Nkunga on 18th May 2023 is a fabrication of the Governor's Chief of Staff. A claim by Patrick Nkunga for withheld salary dated 25th August 2023, a copy of which is produced on pages 200 to 201 of the exhibits. The appointment letter for Kombudo Paul Gikamati as the chief driver to the Deputy Governor dated 30th August 2022, a copy of which is produced on pages 202 to 203 of the exhibits. A letter by the Governor's Chief of Staff dated 19th May 2023 purporting to accept an existing resignation from Kombudo Paul Gikamati, a copy of which is produced on pages 204 of the exhibits. And one letter by Kombudo Paul Gikamati's advocates for withheld salary dated 13th June 2023, a copy of which is produced on pages 205 to 211 of the exhibits.